This is Pineleaf News, and welcome to episode 9.2 of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master. Now, before we head into the crafting hall and see about learning a profession, let's first enter the training hall and let's speak with the trainer to see what the queue is for our skills, since they've changed since the Helm's Deep expansion. I'm hoping that this one knows a lot more than the one in Archit.
What do you need?
And yes, he does. Now I can see when we get our various pets. Raven lore, level 15. So now we get the raven at a later level than we used to get the bear. Then we get the Bog Guardian at level 20. Now that's a bit of a surprise. The Lynx is still at level 30. That seems to be the only one that hasn't changed. The Spirit Pet is at level 40, which is quite a step down from level 70 as it was before. And then the Sabertooth at level 56. Alright, we get to start curing wounds and the like at 16. Alright, do we get anything at 10? Knowledge of lore masters, okay, that's at 20. Water lore is still way up there. Okay, draining power still at 16. Or let's see. It'd be nice if there was a mode where you could show these in order. We obviously don't need to see mounted skills. In order that you learn them instead of by their group. We don't need to see that one either. I'm trying to see if there's anything we get before the Raven. Okay, oh, Blinding Flash, level 10. So I'll be getting that next level. And then Cracked Earth at 14. And then we'll get Knowledge of Cures at 16 with the Raven at 15. So we have a few of them we'll be seeing in the near future. I have this alert for a Hobbit present, but I don't wish to open that yet. I want to wait till I'm level 10 before I do that. And the reason why I want to wait until I'm level 10 is because I expect that there's a boundary for the rewards at level 10. So let's head into the crafting hall. Hello there.
What can I do for you?
Yes, your brother sent me. And you want me to talk to the mistress of apprentices so that I can learn how to craft. Alright. We can do that. And we also have a quest here. Alright, here. Outfitting yourselves and others.
What do you need?
That was from the one that came from a letter. I am here to help you through the first stages of learning a craft. Now, of course, the trickiest problem in this is choosing a profession. Or a vocation, I should say, because a vocation includes 3 professions. My main, a warden, is a yeoman, so let's not bother with that. My current plan is for a tinker, and the reason is that it does include some cooking, but it's mainly jeweler and prospector, and this way I can get some jewelry for myself. In addition, I can get talismans without having to go and spend mithril coins for them. So I presume I could also get them to the auction house if necessary. The other thing that one may consider is something like Explorer in order to get some various pieces of armor. But let's try Tinker.
Greetings.
And she has 3 quests for me. Introduction
Stay a
to
moment.
cooking. Introduction to
Could I speak with you a moment?
crafting. And introducing the
Would you
instruction
do something
to
for me?
prospecting. And the supplier is the one who I go to for the prospecting quest.
What can I do for you?
What he does is he gives me a crate. They also gave me some tools here. They give me a crate, and the crate includes a starter pack to help me get through this first quest for a couple of minor items. In this case, 2 chunks of copper. And I'm supposed to use this to craft a copper ingot. That shouldn't be too difficult, assuming I could find the forge. Here we go. So, prospector, smelting, and give myself a copper ingot. I need some prospector tools. At some point, maybe a Hobbit present will give me a universal crafting kit, assuming I don't think I have one in my shared storage. Nah. And I better make sure that I don't have it with my other character. I think I am using one with the other character, but just in case I had an extra one drop at some point, I will check this. I really should have thought of that before while I was down in Bury. Alright, I do not see any signs of one, so therefore I will assume then that I don't have an extra one. But the idea then is that when I can get something that has all the items together, then I will be able to not have to worry about swapping between tools.
What do you need?
Yeah, let me see what you've done. He examines it. He says, okay, it's good. I declare you an apprentice. Thank you. And that's one done. Now here is the novice jeweler. And of course, he takes
What can I do for you?
takes care of this quest, and I open up a crate from him. He gives me 2 copper ingots. Now the reason why these 2 don't stack is because this is a generic one. No, these 2 are generic ones that were given to me as part of the quest, while this one here was crafted by me, and this one's unbound while the ones from the quest are bound to account. Therefore, you're not unable to stack them together. But now he wants me to use the ingredients from there to make a copper ring. In this case, I use the workbench. Go on to jeweler, switch to jeweler's tools. And I'm given some choices of what I can do here. In this case, a copper ring, which requires 2 copper ingots.
How can I be of service?
He says he sees no flaws and the metal feels smooth and appears to be polished. A good effort that proves you are prepared to continue your work to becoming a jeweler. Good. Finally, and if I've got a copper ring here, +3 vitality, which is better than the copper band I got as a quest reward earlier. And I don't need that might ring, so I might as well replace that. So now that's an improvement. Finally, oh yes, cook. Now, I'm probably not going to do much on the cook side. I might as well do the quest.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Right? She, of course, gives me a crate. And naturally, it was a hobbit who's the cooking teacher. Right? Switch to the pots and pans. Now, first they want me to make a cup of spring barley flour. Cooking recipes tend to be more involved than... Because first I've got to grind my barley. Now they want me to make a hard biscuit, which requires the flour we just ground up, an egg, and a bottle of water. Normally I would have to buy them from the supplier or from the cooking trainer. And now I have a biscuit. And you've noticed this is probably better than this food here. Yeah, it's better than this food here since this only includes out of combat and a rather low rate. This has more out of combat plus some in combat healing. It's only one, but I might as well keep it in store just in case I ever need it. And that includes this.
How do you do?
And she seems to like it. And now I completed a deed which gives me the title Handyman if I wish to use it. Alright. But I think I'll keep an Unexpected Traveler. And what's the other notice about? Oh yeah, the title being awarded. Whenever you complete a deed, if there's a title associated, you get a notice for completing the deed, a notice for getting the title, and there are turbine points involved, then another notice to say you got some turbine points. And I will need to set up a quick slot for my prospecting. And I might as well add my wonderful biscuit there, even though it's only one. Ooh. Copper. I wasn't even ready to pick up my quest yet, and I've already got some copper here. And that's why one likes a rich copper deposit. Ooh. That's 5. I think someone beat me to that other one. Or, oh, maybe it was just in the area. Of course, what we really need are a few quests. So let's go back and get a few quests. Now, I'm a jeweler, so I can use the copper for various things. We also get gems from that. The sienna is more useful for a scholar who could turn it into dyes, and then the brimstone here is a crit item for metal workers. Alright, now let's get going here.
Could I speak with you a moment?
I need to search for some valuables from the Blackwolves. Alright.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Collect the lockbox from the Blackwolves. Blackwood brigands are on the run, no question about it. They're trying to regroup their camps throughout the Chetwood, but they suffered a real setback in Archet. Good. The brigands fled the old encampment and carrying a large lockbox, so now I'm able to have to find it. Wait a minute. Oh. I missed the quest there.
I'm sure it will do no good, but may I speak with you?
Me old dad was a robber some days back and got his hands on a good deal of riches, as I hear it. Constable caught him, but afore he was hanged, my dad told me where he buried his loot. I never needed it afore now, so I was content to let it stay buried. but I figure it's time to get my hands on wealth enough to keep you warm and shod, as me dear old dad called it. Can you take this pickaxe and dig the treasure up? Just take it to the road east of Combe to the Constable Wren's post, up to the guardhouse, climb over the hill to the right side, walk down the river bank where the hanging tree grows. It'll have an X carved on it. You'll be helping to make a new start of things, and you'll have me everlasting things. A real bit of irony if he were hanged and he buried the treasure below the hanging tree.
Might I take a moment of your time?
All right. Could you please find my son? He joined the Blackwolves, and just tell him to come home. If you wish.
Stay a moment.
I'm sorry, my mind was miles away. I didn't see you there. Did you fight off the brigands? My dad, did he? During the Blackwolves' raid on Archet, someone broke into our house and stole many of our things. I don't care about most of them, but they took my dad's favorite fishing pole. She wants me to get a fishing pole for her. The strange things that they ask for in these quests. But of course, we also have the epic. Hello, is there a message for me?
What can I do for you?
Oh my, look here, a real life hero. It's not often we get such respectable folk through here. I see. My, how my tongue runs on. Torden told me to send you upstairs to his room as soon as you arrived. The stairs are across the room there. You should be able to find it right. Up here. Amazing how there are so few rooms in these inns. Like, these two rooms here have no doors to them. But Torden gets a door. I take it you're Torden.
What do you need?
The hero of Archet, I suppose? I am pleased to finally meet you. I am sorry for the cryptic summons, but I dared not betray my whereabouts to just anyone. There is much we need to discuss. Will you hear me? All right, fine.
Stay a moment.
Thank you for your aid, Pine Wolf. My kindred and I were driven from the bounds of the Shire by the Nazgul of Mordor. Ooh, yuck, Mordor. They pursued us eastward and slew many of us. It was my goal to join Amdir, but I have heard rumor of his fate in Archet. They say that he was stabbed by a Morgul knife and led off by some evil men, the ones that lent the Blackwolves aid. There are few left now with power over such wounds, and those that I know of dwell some distance from here. We must find Amdir, and quickly, if we are to save him. He is likely being held by the Blackwolves somewhere in the Chetwood. We must find a way to enter their lair and free him, but first we must find him. Speak with Constable Underhill. He may be of help. You can usually find him outside near the Combe and Wattle. Once you have learned of the Blackwolf's lair and believe you can gain entry, return to me. Hurry! Before it is too late. And oh, I get a reward. Oh, not yet. Not till I actually do this. Yes, of course. Back down the stairs, back around, over the river, through the woods. Now, Constable Underhill. Here's a quest ring, so I presume this is Mr. Underhill. Though not the Mr. Underhill that is fleeing the Shire, obviously.
Hello there.
Torden sent you, did he? It's good to have a hero of Archet on our side. There's still a Blackwood agent in town. We think he's trying to rebuild the band from among the local ruffians and bullies. Here's proof. We need proof, though. A letter or parchment will do, if it came from the agent himself. Many of the brigands hole up in the Chetwood. Follow the road east until you come to the guardhouse, where Constable Wren is stationed. From there, head north and look for the brigands' watchfires scattered throughout the wood. Search their packs for signs and of their summons. Let me know right away if you find anything. Yes, I will. Right after I turn in all those other quests people are giving me. So that sort of put quite a number of things into my quest log. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the epic quest. 9 quests that are related to this. And here is Constable Wren, who we're supposed to talk to about various things to send us on our way to our other quests.
What can I do for you?
I have heard of many of the brigands, after looting Archet, fled to the Chetwood. Maybe you'll find the fishing pole out there. Alright, fine.
How can I be of service?
Looking for Koval Woodwright, are you? I've heard something about the boy, but I can't say his mother is going to like it. He's joined up with the Blackwolves, yes, and you're supposed to talk to him. Ready? Fun. And I see copper. Now at some point I'm obviously going to have to craft something with this. I can at least get another ring. And maybe I should bring out my bear for just for when I fight something. Alright. Well, let's take care of this badger. Well, not exactly the strongest badger in the world. I am a couple extra levels plus some rather powerful fire from a lore master. And yes. We are going to be finding ourselves a great deal of copper around here. Ooh, I'm getting near that. Place for the tree. I think that's up here somewhere. Alright. Here we are. This nice grove of X trees. And I'm supposed to know... Well, okay, I guess one of these must have been the hanging tree. Nope, I don't find anything of note there. Nope, I find nothing there. Alright, I'll have to go back and find out. If he could decode the message, which is the right tree, maybe he should have done it himself. Why did he send me to do it in any case? These copper deposits are respawning pretty quickly. Very well. How many XP do I need to 5 experience to level. Very well. I will turn in this quest, which will get me up to level 10. After that, I will sign off, do a little crafting offline so that you don't see me as I do a little ring crafting. And then I will head out on my quest for real this time.
Woe to me.
What? They chopped down the hanging tree? And you dug at all the trees with an X? This is terrible! How will I ever find me dad's buried treasure now? Assuming no one has found it yet.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Maybe the woodcutter is at the lumber camp up east if you remember which tree was the hanging tree. You've got to have a word with Mason Thorne, the man in charge there. He just has to remember which of the stumps used to be the hanging tree. He just has to. Yeah, go up to the lumber camp. Very well. And that brought me up to level 10. Therefore, next time we will resume at the lumber camp for episode 10, or more likely 10.1, of Pineleaf Plays the Lore Master. And in the meantime, I'm going to do a little crafting. Good day.